Master of Ceremony, Tapinay Joseph Jominol, Datu Wilfred, members of the organizing committee, Datu Dr. Florentius Ipin, fellow pensioners, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I thank the organizing committee of this social gathering this morning and today for their invitation to attend this function. It is very kind and thoughtful of you to remember me and give me the opportunity to say a few words. I congratulate the organizing committee for having successfully organized this function. I realize that to organize a function of this nature requires the sacrifice of time, energy, commitment, and money. It is not easy, but I believe at our age, we should be able to handle this sort of task with pleasure as well as joy. I think with age, we have learned to be wiser and patient, unlike when we were young and maybe not so wise. We used to be dictated by our heart, and we used to lose our temper very easily. I know I'm talking for myself. But as I grow and as we grow, we tend to be a little bit more wiser. We think, we count 5 to 10 before we lose our temper. And I think this is a good sign, and it will add years to our normal life. And I believe social activities such as this one will enable us to live longer than our natural normal age. The togetherness, the meeting together, I think assists us to maintain our sanity. Human beings are basically social animals, and when we feel sad, we like to be comforted in the presence of friends and relatives. When we are happy, we have the pleasure of sharing our happiness together with other people. Those who are involved in preparation of this function, I believe, will have utilized their leadership quality, planning skill, and ability. They experience the benefit of teamwork. You realize that when you organize a function, you cannot operate effectively as a single individual. You need the cooperation and the support of the other people. The opportunity assisted them, in my view, to keep their mind and body active. In turn, they experience the satisfaction of having done a good job, as you can see now, leading to a more meaningful and happy life. Happiness as we grow older is second to none. I note from the slogan, "Don't worry, be happy." When we wake up in the morning, I think we have an option. We can wake up and feel very sad, gloomy, worrying, and things like that. We can also feel joyful and happy, and it is up to us to decide. Worry, in my view, is a useless emotion. So is regret. Regret and worry do not lessen tomorrow's pain and sorrows. If you look at it, a lot of people I meet, they regret the past because certain things they have not done. But no amount of worry will ever change the past. It has gone and gone forever. So no point worrying. No point regretting. Worry is the same thing. If it makes your life better tomorrow by worrying about tomorrow, I think it's worth. But no amount of worry will change it. I remember reading a newspaper not long ago that the Filipino people are the happiest people in the world, one of the happiest people in the world. And this is because I believe, I think I'm subject to correction by my friend Ernesto. Because the Filipino people, I believe, they do things collectively, very similar to the Kadazan way of life when I was young. Of course, things have changed now. We group together during celebration, like weddings, building of houses. We also need one another. Funeral, the same thing we need, but things have changed now. So, individually, we are very limited, but collectively, we can do a lot more things better than individually. And same with pensioners. Many years ago, I also cited a book called The Lonely Crowd. And this book is about people living in New York. You know New York, millions of them in one city. And research found out that a lot of these people, although they are surrounded by fellow human beings, they also feel very, very lonely. And this is simply because they don't interact with one another. You may be neighbors, but you don't even know that he has already passed away. You don't know them. So the personal relationship is not there. For those of you who are trying to, getting bored, I'm just about to finish. Now, social function, like the one we have now, enable us, number one, to people that we have already known, we renew the friendship. And to the people that we have not met before, this is an opportunity for us to make new friends. And it's good that we are about the same wavelength. We can communicate with one another, because if we talk about subject that we are fond of talking to young people, they will not be able to appreciate it. They may smile at you out of respect, but they don't really pay attention to you. So, I think, ladies and gentlemen, it's high time we take care of one another, because if we don't, nobody will. Thank you very much.